Welcome back to MegaVerse Builds, your front row seat to one of the most ambitious stadium construction projects happening right now. We're back on the ground, and despite the wind giving us a hard time all week, conditions today are just about good enough to do a full lap. Every zone is active, every crew is pushing forward. Like and subscribe. So let's not waste a second. Let's get into it. We kick things off at the south goal end, and the headline here is the sandwich panels. Crews were just getting started on the front face recently. Today, that same stretch is already heavily clad, and you can clearly see the visual impact building layer by layer as the facade begins to close in and define the stadium's outer shell. In the corner zone, the blade fin installation is nearly done across 2 sectors. We're counting roughly 9 fins left to complete them. And the third sector? Already being prepped. Brackets are being painted. Anchor points are being checked. Blade fins are coming here very soon. Moving around to Tribune, and there's a steady flow of activity across the board. A delivery truck rolls in with fresh glazing units. Large glass panels staged and ready for installation. The elevator shaft structures are pushing upward, with workers inside the scaffold frames doing detailed fitting and alignment work. Whatever the function, integration is clearly happening in sync with the structural progress. The scaffolding in Tribune is extensive, but the moment it starts coming down, this section is going to look completely different. You can already imagine how open and polished this facade will appear once the temporary framework disappears and the glass fully reflects the surrounding skyline. Before we head around to the north and lateral sides, if you're enjoying this walkthrough, hit that like button right now and subscribe. Let's keep going. The north goal end is quieter today, but far from idle. Welding sparks flash behind a support column. Elevated platforms move methodically through the structure, and prefabricated seating units continue going in row by row. The bracket work for the blade fins in this corner's 3 sectors is progressing. The fins themselves haven't arrived yet, but the preparation is underway. And we close out at the lateral stand, the standout section of the entire walkthrough today. The 4th radial beam is in, and it changes the skyline of this build completely. Overhead, the geometry of this structure is something else. On the ground, a fresh delivery of blade fins arrives, a green truck pulling in with another load, feeding the corner installation that is sprinting toward completion. Sandwich panels are going on to the stairwell enclosures. Workers are at height along the upper overhang, and the crane tower is active, keeping the whole operation moving in sequence. Every movement here feels coordinated, deliberate, and timed perfectly, as structural steel, facade elements, and finishing systems advance together in a carefully planned rhythm. That wraps up today's full-site lap from MegaVerse Builds. From the south goal end to Tribune, north, and the lateral stand, progress is accelerating, and the transformation is becoming impossible to ignore. If you enjoyed the update, drop a like, subscribe for daily ground-level coverage, and stay locked in, because the next milestone is closer than you think. Big structural moments are coming, and you won't want to miss them. MegaVerse Builds, where every pore counts.